Namaste. Hello, I'm Nina Nurka. I'm your host at Love Ayurveda TV. I'm an Ayurvedic medical practitioner and yoga teacher based in Cambridge. It's so lovely to see you. We're about to go live in 5. Roll the Dhanvantari mantra. See you in a moment.
ॐ नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वभयविनाशाय सर्वरोगनिवारणाय त्रैलोक्यपतये त्रैलोक्यनिधये श्रीमहाविष्णुस्वरूप श्रीधन्वन्तरीस्वरूप श्री 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 औषधचक्रनारायणाय स्वाहा।
Hello, namaste. I'm Nina Nurka. I'm an Ayurvedic medical practitioner and yoga teacher based in Cambridge in the UK. Now, you can't get the help these days because I have my long-suffering other half sharing the screen for me, and he did it beautifully. He just forgot to turn on the mic so we could hear the video of Dhanvantari Mantra. So we'll forgive him for that. So please mute your mics until we're ready to go. And remember, this is an interactive session. It's going to be loads of fun. So you really need to take part. So I don't want to see any screen holdings. I want to see your faces and your video to know that you're engaging with the wonderful guest today. And what we're going to do is lots of fun exercises, and it'd be more of a giggle if we could all see each other and do it. Okay, so that's all of you. If you can put your cameras on now, please. We're going to introduce our special guest now. Pin him. Thank you. Unnath Jain, welcome.
Hi, Nina.
Delighted to have you here.
It's a pleasure to see all those happy faces here.
Yes, loads of happy faces, especially when we see you. Now, Unnath is, I'm going to make him blush now, so I'm going to read some of his wonderful bio. He's a professional performer. He's a choreographer. He's a dancer. He's a yoga teacher, and he specializes in the Indian dance form of Bharatanatyam, which is a traditional dance. And we're going to learn some of those moves now, aren't we? Hey, so not only is he amazing at dancing, he runs a school where he teaches his students all about the backstage, about lighting, engineering, set design, you name it, he does it. And he's also got 2 masters, a master's in arts and dance, as well as a master's in literature. And he's performed and choreographed dances all over the world, including New York, the Big Apple.
I love that city.
So you've been around, Unnath, and thank you for coming to us today to have some fun. Now the is because of these things, face masks.
Right.
Look, I wear one of these. And nobody can see. I'm smiling. So when we're wearing a face mask, how can you help us with Bharatanatyam maneuvers to say that we're smiling or we're sad or get out of the way?
Well, it's very simple. But it depends on how excited you are to interact with your friend or maybe with family members. I mean, it's good to be odd and awkward sometimes, so you don't have to really worry about how you look and how you interact with them. So it need not be, you need not be conscious when you talk to a friend or talk to your relatives or your cousins or your own family members. The initial thing is to be loud about yourself, about your presence. So you can make bigger noise or just cuddle them from the distance give them a tight hug. And the very first thing before hugging anybody, I think it's to love yourself. You need to learn to love yourself and say that, yes, you love, and you learn to cuddle yourself. And that's how you can express yourself when you know what you are at the end of the day. So let us hug ourselves first, and let us say that, yes, we love ourselves, and that is very important. The very basic thing for the mental well-being, or to anything, or to bring in all the balance of elements in life, is to learn to love ourselves. And let us hug ourselves. Let us give us a tight hug. And this is very important when you have all this social distancing. You don't have anybody to hug you, or to share, to feel the warmth. So let us feel ourselves. Let us feel our heart. Let us feel our skin. I mean, this is something, and let us cuddle ourselves. I mean, this is the best way to do it. And this is what I feel is something much important to learn at the very first thing.
That's true. That's true. But if I go around on the street wearing one of these and hugging myself, they might take me away in a white coat. So what else can we do?
Well, the very thing is, so in Indian dance, so as everybody know, Indian dance is not just dancing, but it has a lot of elements and things, which includes hand gestures, eye movements, then face expressions, neck movements, head movements. It's like a complete thing, that delivers, and it gives you an initiative to express yourselves freely. Because Indian dance was meant to be a solo performing art, but gradually it turned into a group performance these days. So when you're with the mask, if you want to say that you're happy, you can just say, I'm happy. So people can see that through your eyes. So make sure that you contact your eyes with the person or with the people and say that you are really happy to meet them. And yes, just to be loud with them.
Come on, everybody, let's do it. Irvi, put your camera on. Manisha.
All right, so this is how we do it. Just if I'm talking to you, it's like a distant or a virtual thing. So you can just let us hug each other this way. Let us open our arms and just let us hug each other closely and bring our arms close together so that we have the distance, so that we feel the person. So, and this way we hug and just we feel them. This is how we do it. So they know that we really love them and we are connected with them, we are really connected with them, right? And just to be loud with them and say, yes, we are really happy. Yes, yes, that's the way. Right, that's how it works.
Oksana, no excuse.
I missed some of the hugs because most
of you
have turned off their cameras. I can't see what they're doing, so that I just would love to give them a hug.
Come on.
Hope you guys are
on, please.
Yes. Right, I see here. Okay, I see that. Oh, good. Here we go. Let us hug each other. That's a way we connect and interact with each other. Hi. Right. Oh, that's a lot of warmth. I'm enjoying it. Oh, yes, that's lovely. Wow, that's a good start.
Okay, so is there any sort of eye movements we can do? I know.
Well, people really get conscious when people yes, when people interact or talk, it's very important to make the eye contact. So some are really, get conscious, when they interact with another individual. So they really are concerned or worried how they look, how their appearance is. So you don't have to worry about it. Just make the eye contact, and you can show that you're happy through that. You can open it when you have to express something, and when you say that you're very attentive, listening to them, you can just open your eyes and open them wide and listen to them. That's the curiosity you build among. And then when you dislike something, then you can just say, all right, it's very simple. So these eye moves, all right, you can just ignore it. Just keep it wide and just keep it close and keep it calm. I mean, this way you really know, and the person opposite to you really knows what you're trying to express. It's very important. So let us make this, and it's fun. All right, I'm curious, and it's a time to bring the child out. So we all have that in ourselves. So it's always good to do that, just bring it close. Yeah. And just say, oh, yes. Yeah. See, look at that. Yeah. That's the fun. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, those are happy faces. I love that. Yes. See, that's fun. And yes, in Bharatanatyam, so we have different eye moves and high gestures, and we use it for different reasons. Every time we move it, but it conveys a meaning. And let us try to do this. So we have 8 eye movements. It's eye movements. So it's actually not eye, but it's the eyesight. It's called Drishti Veda. Drishti is the eyesight, and Veda is the varieties. Right. So yes.
One moment. My internet connection is unstable, so please go on. I'm just going to reboot my my computer, but keep going.
All right. So we have 8 eye movements it's called Drishti Veda. Drishti is eyesight, and Veda are the types. There are 8 types of eye movements, and the eyesight movements especially. So this is Sama, to keep it very calm and subtle. Sama. So look straight. Alokitam is to roll your eyeballs to all directions. Sachi is to look at one side, any one corner. Pralokitam is on either side, moving your eyeballs on either side. Nimilite is a dhyana. It's just to try to half close your eyes. Ulokitam is to look up. So let us do it again, the first 5 thing, and then we'll go on to the next 3. It is Samam, to look straight. Okay, I'm looking at all of you. Very good. Alokitam, to roll your eyeballs. Sachi, to one of the corners. Pralokitam, to either side. Nimilite, half closed. Ullokitam, upwards. Anuvritta is from top to down or down to up. Avalokita is to look down. And each of these moves have to do something to convey a meaning. So when you look straight, it's just very calm. You say you're very attentive. And when you're sick, or especially when you have to express that you're really sick, or you're a little dizzy, or you're kind of having a giddiness, then it's quite obvious that our eyeballs roll to all different corners. Sachi is to be a little more curious and looking at some corner, or maybe you're thinking something. So it conveys that, okay? Sachi. Pralokita can be for fearsome. So you're scared of something, and you're a little skeptical about somebody's move. So we use this pralokita to move the eyeballs on either side. Nimilite is the dhyana mudra. So basically it's a dhyana. It's for meditation. Ulokitam is to look up, or to see anything about us. It's to look up. Anuvritta is when you're really angry, or when you want to ignore something, you can just do this. Avalokitam is when you're really calm, or when you're guilty, or when you have committed something that really doesn't connect you with another individual. So it's quite obvious that we shut our eyes down. So these are the basic eye movements, that convey a different meaning. So let us try to amplify it. So when you, maybe I can talk to Urvi. Urvi, are you there? Yeah. How would you express that you're happy with your eyes? Can I see that?
I guess you could just like
don't make it verbal. Don't make it verbal. So can you just express it with eyes? Yes. All right. Can you just focus your camera so that I can see your face?
Oh, sorry. I'm like.
This is good. Yeah, this is good. Right. Okay. Is that your happy face?
Turn there.
All right. Maybe I can talk to Oksana. How do you express your fear? Maybe with eyes. Yes. All right. That's like panicking something.
Oksana, we're taking you away now.
Right. Welcome back. All right, that's great. So anything else? You want to try something else, Oksana?
What would you like me to try?
Like maybe like a fear and maybe you're like panicking or something like that? Oh, that's fun. Yes. Right. That's great. And yeah, I have Mrs. Mamta ji there. So do you want to try something or like which you're really good at?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll take off my glasses and I'll see.
Oh, good. What are you good at expressing with your eyes?
Oh my goodness, I've never thought about it.
Well, it's a high time.
I
when
have
you-
never thought about it. I'm so action-packed. I haven't thought about the eyes, but yeah, just now.
Well, high time.
In my thought.
Oh, yes.
And just somewhere beautiful. So just, yeah,
Well,
childlike. Very
beautiful
childlike.
eyes. So make sure that you're with your mask and you want to convey something to me with your eyes. So can you try doing that? Maybe you can just cover your face like this and maybe just
Yeah.
use your eyes. Yeah, see, that's the spirit. Yes. Well, I can see the child in you, and that's really nice. Oh, really good.
Hasn't
Right.
grown up, no.
Yeah, maybe we can interact with Manisha ji. Yes. I'm sure. I mean, everybody is good at something. So probably, how would you express your joy, or maybe, like, if you want to convey something that is really good and positive, how would you do it? Oh, with your covered face, yes.
Oh,
So, yes. Oh, see, that's the spirit. That's a good thing. A good
That's
going.
a good one.
Yeah, and we have Naresh here. And how would you, I mean, okay, try to convince me that you're really good, Naresh, maybe with your eyes.
Really good as in what?
Yeah, no verbal, just with your eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's good. That's good. And well, we had somebody who just, yeah, I think we have Gabriel here. Hi there. Hi there. Good to see you there. And what are you good at expressing, maybe non-verbally, with your eyes? That's a fear. Oh, wow. See, oh, I got it right. Lovely, lovely. Yeah.
That
And
was lovely. I'm sorry I missed out on all those silly faces and great eyes. Has everyone had a little go?
no, not yet. We have Mr. Rajan there, and maybe can I see your anger, Mr. Rajan? Oh wow, that's really
Wow, we're
yeah,
scared.
that's great. Well, others have like really turned off their cameras. I don't really see any movement in them. So
Oh, shall we
yeah.
try and get Ines to put her camera on? My co-presenter. Ines? Okay, she's hiding today. She doesn't want to do silly faces. So that was so fun. I think we should now move on into the mudras, you know, when we use our hands for healing. Can you talk more about that?
Well, definitely. I'm really excited about that. So before we start about talking about mudras, so we all know about the 5 elements, and can somebody name those elements? Urvi, can you name those elements?
Come on,
Earth,
Manisha.
fire, wind, water, ether.
Very good. And somebody else want to do it?
Urvashi, please.
Prithvi and Jala.
The 5 elements.
The Prithvi, Jala, Agni, water and air.
Yeah.
And ether.
Yeah, 5 elements. Very good. Well, very good. That's quite good. And we all know that our body is made of these 5 elements, and we are always connected with that. So that's why mudras are very important, because we know the energy channels are pointed with our fingers and our hands. That's why our hands play a vital role in healing a lot of issues, you know, the underlying diseases that we have. And we try to find a way to, you know, find a balance with these hand gestures and mudras. When it comes to dance, we have, you know, there are 2 different encyclopedias of dance. So one was Natya Shastra, that's like placed in somewhere in 2,500 years ago, and then the Abhinaya Darpana. And today's Indian dance is all based on, especially Bharatanatyam is based on Abhinaya Darpana, written by Nandikeshwara. So he compiled, but basically these are compiled works. So before knowing the elements or before knowing the yogic or the healing mudras, so let us try to do the dance hand gestures. So there are 28 single hand gestures and there are 24 double couple hand gestures. And we call it as asamyuta and samyuta hastas. So what we call them as? We call them as asamyuta and samyuta hastas. Asamyuta are like single-handed, which are not coupled, which are not joined. And samyutas are which are coupled and which are joined. So let us try doing some of these asamyuta hastas. So, and each of these hastas are derived from different natures. Basically we try to imitate them from different animals, from birds, and from objects, to different things. So let us try to do the 28 hand gestures, which are like a very, oh, I'm so sorry, Oksana, maybe. All right, yes, yeah, let us make it fun. So let me name those. This is Pataka. And if you fold your ring finger, this becomes Tripataka. Yes. And if you join and fold your little finger to that, becomes Ardhapataka. And Kartari Mukha is basically a hand, scissor hand. Yeah, scissor hand gesture. Yeah, Kartari Mukha. Mayura is basically a peacock. Right, Mayura. So you have to join your ring finger with the thumb. Yes, Mayura. Ardhachandra is crescent. Right. So make sure that we have to, keep the little fingers closed. Ardhachandra. Arala. Very good. Shukatunda. Shukatunda. Yes, it's like bending the ring finger and the index finger. And yes, this is Shukatunda. This is fist, mushti. Shikara.
Is the thumb inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside.
Yes, mushti. This is Shikara. Very good. This is Kapita. Right. Kapita. Katakamukha. Yes, Katakamukha. And this is Suchi. Chandrakala. Very good. Padmakosha, the pith of a lotus. Yes, Padmakosha. Sarpashisha. Wait, the hood of a snake. Yes. Mrigashisha, the forehead of an animal. Yes. Simhamukha, face of a lion. Yes. Yes. Kangula is to bend your ring finger inside. Right. Alapadma. Right. Chatura. Brahmara. Right. It's basically a bee or anything, a bumblebee. It can be a beetle, any of those. Yeah.
Oh, both hands.
Yeah. Hamsasya. Hamsapaksha. Very good. Yeah. Sandhamsha. Yes. Mukula. Tamrachuda. And that is Trishula, the trident. So let us do it again. Pataka, Tripataka, Ardhapataka, Kartari Mukha, Mayura, Ardhachandra, Arala, Shukatunda, Mushti, Shikara, Kapita. Kapita. Make sure to bring your thumb close to the index finger. Yes, Kapita, Kataka Mukha, Suchi.
Oh.
Yes, Chandrakala, Padmakosha, Sarpashisha, Mrigashisha, Simhamukha, Kangula, yes, Alapadma, Chatura, Brahmara, Hamsasya, Hamsapaksha, Sandhamsha, Mukula, Tamrachuda, and this is Trishula, the trident. Yeah, these are the 28 single-handed gestures, and we have 24 double-hand gestures. So the very important thing in this double-hand gestures as Samhita is we are connecting all the elements together. So when we do the Namaste, and especially in most of the South Asian tradition, so this tries to bring in the balance in all your 5 elements. And that way the elements are balanced. So the significance of Namaste is one of the reasons that it tries to balance all the elements in our body, present in our body. So let us do the couple hands of the Samhita has this. Here we go. This is Anjali, so basically the Namaste thing. Yes. Kapota. Very good. Yes. Karkata. Swastika. The dola goes basically down. Dola is basically this. Yes. Pushpaputa. Yes. Here, yeah. Join them together. Yes. Utsanga is, yeah, basically this. Yes. Very good. Right. Yeah. Right. That's right. Yes. So let us do it again. Anjali, Kapota, Karkata, Swastika, Dola is downwards, yeah. Pushpaputa, Utsanga. It's like Shivalinga. Yeah, basically the combination of, as we know that. Katakavardhana, Kartari Swastika.
Oh.
Yes. Shakata. Yes, Shakata. The Pasha is to do the Tamrashuda on both the hands and interlocking them. It's basically a chain.
That one is like, you know, when you're with a best friend and you make a promise. It's kind
Oh,
of like
yes. And the interesting comes here is Matsya, the fish. You know, a lot of people, we use this for sign languages, right? Matsya. And Kurma, the turtle.
Okay, I don't get that one. Show us how you do that one.
And try to close your middle three fingers and keep your thumb and little finger open and close the other 3 fingers. Make sure all the little fingers and thumb are open. So this is basically a turtle. So you can see the 4 legs of the turtle and the shell on the top.
That's
Right.
fun.
Yes. Varaha is the boar. Yes, the thumb and the little finger up. Yes. Kapota is a box. Yes. Is to hide something. So we generally use this to say, oh, we have a secret. So, you know, yes, like a little secret. Yes, Kapota. Right. And this is a bird. Right. And this is a katwa, a cot. With 4 legs. Yes. Katwa. Right. Avahita. Right. With 2 alapadmas crossed. Right. So these are the very basic hand gestures we use in dance. And people always say, what are the use of these hand gestures? Why do you use so much of hand gestures that many don't understand what we convey through them? So each hand gesture have different vinyogas, are basically the usage. So And that's a long, big story with each hand gestures. But before that, how this help dancers or non-dancers, how these mudras are really important in our day-to-day life. As I was explaining, as I was trying to explain you, the 5 elements that we are connected in dance and also in yogic practice. So we know that each hand gestures, I mean, each finger has an element hidden in them, right? So let us start from Akasha. So this is Akasha Mudra. This is Akasha, the middle finger. Right. The index.
Come on, everyone.
Air.
Little fingers.
Yes. So, right. So this is Akasha. Right. The index finger is the air, Vayu. And very importantly, the earth, the ring finger is the earth. Right. And the thumb is the fire, Agni. Right, the Agni. And as we know, the little finger or the small finger is water. So here we go. Let us do it again. Akasha, the middle finger, right? Right, that's it. The index finger. Can somebody say what was it?
Prithvi.
Vayu.
Vayu, very good.
Oh,
Right. And let us go to the ring finger. Bhumi, Prithvi, or Earth.
Prithvi.
Right. And let us go to the little finger.
Up.
Jala.
Very good. That's Jala. And to the thumb is
Agni.
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 Agni. Very good. So these are the 5 elements which are very important. So our body is all balanced with these 5 elements, and we connect all of them together. So that's how we find our balance. And based on these concepts, so we have this yogic mudras and also the hand gestures in dance. And this is how we try to bring in the balance in our body. Okay, so let me ask Manisha. Manisha, can you show me the finger, the earth? Yeah, the ring finger, very good. And can I have Naresh? So where is Agni?
I missed that one. Was it this?
Thumb, very good. Yes,
thumb.
you did. And let me talk to Mrs. Urvashiji. Water or Jala. Very good. No wonder we have these signs in schools. You know that. It's just got to say yes. Right, that's it.
Maybe if you're from the UK, you may not know this from other countries, because in India, when somebody is at school and you want to go to the toilet, you just put your little finger up like this, and the teacher knows exactly what you mean.
No wonder it has a right usage. And what was air? Maybe Aksana? Right, very good, the index finger. And we have earth.
Gabrielle?
I don't see her. Oh yes, right there, right. So, okay, let us do it again. What does the thumb indicate?
Agni.
Agni.
Agni, very good. And the index finger?
Vayu.
Vayu. And the middle finger?
Akash.
Akash, very good. And the ring finger?
Prithvi.
Prithvi. And the little finger?
Jala.
Basically, these are the 5 elements that we really need to be connected. And we know that our body is made of 70% of water, and every organs is like condensed with those watery thing and the fluids. So, and you know, and the relatively hands that we use, I'm going to talk about 5 basic hand gestures, which are very important, which are like very similar to hand gestures used in Bharatanatyam and also in yogic mudra. We all know this. What mudra is this?
Peacock.
No,
Gyan mudra.
the Dhyana Mudra, the Chin Mudra, right? So we generally call it as Chin Mudra, and we sit in Padmasana or in the cross feet and we do the meditations. So the Chin Mudra. So basically in dance, this is Hamsasya. So do you know what are the elements we are connecting here for Dhyana Mudra, the Mudra of knowledge?
Agni and
Vayu.
Akash.
Vayu.
No.
no,
Agni.
Agni and Vayu.
Right. So these are very important. So we are connecting two elements here, the Agni
Could you
and
do those in English as well? Sorry, my
Agni is fire.
Yes, I know that, but I don't know the
Yes.
others.
The Vayu is air,
Oh,
wind, basically.
Right.
So these are the two elements, and these are very important because we enhance our knowledge through hearing, listening, that comes through air, right? So when I'm talking to you, it's all the communication is all through air. There is a sound wave, and that floats through the wind. So it is very important to connect these elements. Right. So this becomes the Chin Mudra, and this is the hand gesture for knowledge. So we generally, when people meditate, they sit in Padmasana or in the lotus feet and they meditate, or whenever you do the Omkara, because it brings in the elements, it channels your energies from, all those, right, from the Nabi, from the Mula to the brain. And this is how the energy is channeled when you, yes. And this is Chin Mudra. Right. And we call it as Hamsasya in dance.
Just a
Come again?
question. May I just ask you a question?
Sure.
I thought the three fingers had to be held together for a Dhyan Mudra.
Right.
Rather than separate.
They have to be held together, very close.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I imagine the Dhyan
Yeah.
Mudra.
Right. Exactly. Now I was just trying to compare it with the hand gesture we use in dance. So this is Hamsasya,
Right.
and this becomes the Chin Mudra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Right. Very good. And let us go to the next one. It is called the Prithvi Mudra. So basically Prithvi Mudra for us in dance is Mayura or Tripataka. So in Prithvi Mudra, we know that we connect the fire, the Agni with the ring finger, with the earth. Right, the Prithvi Mudra. And we know the Prithvi is all connected with our skin, with our hair, with the bones, with all those elements, which are like solid in our body. And this mudra really helps in rebuild and strengthen and build in that stability in our body. So this is that Prithvi Mudra. And in dance, we call it as Mayura. Right. And this is Prana Mudra. So in dance, basically it is Ardha Pataka. And in Yogic Mudra, we connect these three elements here. So we have to point one thing. We always connect every other element with fire. So this is very important, to connect the thumb with other mudras, with other elements, to build in, to construct the mudra. And this is Prana Mudra.
Just may I interrupt you there, because we have a study group which some of the audience is a member of, and when we heal people Ayurvedically or we're channeling our energy, say in a massage or someone's got pain, if we do this mudra, we are passing our intention to heal them in this mudra. So it's a very powerful one. And if you ever hurt yourself or whatever, this is the one to do to help self-healing.
The Prana Mudra. Right. So generally all these mudras have healing ability that heals you in different ways. And each mudras have to be, done for a few seconds, starting from a few seconds. It depends how you connect with it, because it's all depends on your psychophysiological connections, how you connect your mind, how you connect your body. So the establishment of your psychology to your mind is very important. When you do this mudras, you really have to be focused, and you really need to focus and concentrate on these mudras. And we have the Shunya Mudra. So basically in dance, it is Brahmari. So where we curl this finger to inward to form this. Right. And
so is it touching the base of the thumb?
right. And this becomes the Shunya Mudra here. So we always connect the Agni with all other elements here. Right. The Shunya Mudra. Especially this is to heal with your hearing aids or hearing problems. You know, people generally use this to heal the low intensity of listening or things. So if you have any problems with your hearing or aids, so this thing really helps. This is Shunya Mudra. Right. And for us, it is Arala in dance. Right. And the Vayu Mudra is this. So curl it completely. Right. So Vayu is, this is a very important mudra for most of our body healing, because you know that we all have issues with arthritis, we all have issues with one or the other, gastritis or gastrosural issues. So this mudra really helps you to heal those problems, especially with people with high, arthritis issues or with gastritis. So focusing on these mudras will really help you release that issues. So Vayu Mudra. And in dance, we call this as Brahmara. Basically, it's a beetle. So when all those, they come and suck the nectar from the flowers. Yes, so basically this. So we use all the, knowingly, unknowingly, we use and we connect our fingers definitely in our day-to-day life. We never know how we do it, but we do it. So let us try to do these mudras again. Just name them and let us do it. So Jnana Mudra.
Before we do it again, may I interrupt you? Sorry.
Sure.
I just want to wake up Ian Bailey, because in a moment, he's going, if we can do it now before we go and practice that again, this is what's happening next week. And Dr. Rajan Padtakar is with us now. So Ian, if you don't mind, can you play the promo for next week video, please? And remember to put your sound on.
Be nice to see Ian too, actually.
Ian, are you there?
No, I don't see him. And I think he's there, but yeah.
Oh, he's there. He's probably sleeping. Okay. He's not a very good co-presenter, is he?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes.
Hello everyone, I am with Dr. Rajan Patankar from Mumbai. I am the third generation in this practice as a physician, more than 34 years of experience in Ayurveda. So join me on Love Ayurveda TV. I will be sharing how Ayurveda can help to regain your well-being and better manage long-term symptoms of COVID-19. So join me on 14th of March 2021 on Love Ayurveda TV. Time is 3:30 p.m. GMT and 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time.
Okay, great. Thank you. Just one more thing before we start. We've also got the week after, Dr. Rajan is with us now, and he's going to help give us some top tips on what to do with long COVID and present some case studies also. 3 generations of Ayurvedic physician experience. Also, if any of you have any children, the following week we have a special kids yoga where the presenters are going to be children. The whole audience is going to be children, and they're going to do children's yoga. They're going to talk about things that affect them and problem solve themselves. And then after that, I am so delighted. We have a blessing from His Holiness, the Dalai Lama's house in Tibet. and Geshe La, the Venerable Geshe Dorje Damdul La, is going to be doing a beautiful talk on compassion. So I urge you, please, please, please watch that. It's going to be super special, like this one. So back to you, Unnath. Let's do those things.
Right. So Naresh was trying to get into the Dhyana Mudra or Chin Mudra. Right.
Okay.
Right. All right. Then we did the Prithvi Mudra. Can somebody show me the Prithvi Mudra? And equivalent of that mudra in dance is Mayura. So basically, this is the peacock one. Right. Right. And that's how we do it. Right. And the Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra.
Prana was which elements?
The Ardha Chandra in dance, Ardha Pataka in dance, and connecting that here, it becomes the Prana Mudra. Right. Shunya.
Oh, you want us to do another mudra? I forgot that one. Do it again.
Shunya Mudra Veg. Okay, some of them are doing it. Right. Bringing it close together. Right. And then the Vayu Mudra. Yeah, this was Shunya. Right. And this was
Vayu.
Vayu Mudra. Exactly. And that's how it works. Right. So when we get onto this, so when we use these mudras in dance, especially to say that, the beauty of the self, right, the grace, the aura, the beauty of your face. So when we say, when we have to learn to love ourselves, it is always to express what we are good at. Is to say, you can say, I am beautiful. You are beautiful, or you are beautiful. Right. Yeah, that's how, Alexander. Yeah. Your smile is beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Your nose is beautiful. Right. Your hair. Yes, see, your hair is beautiful. Right. So this was very, very much like dance. But how would we convert into a very natural expression? How would you say, when we say, oh, your eyes is beautiful. So let us try this kind of fun now. So let me start it with Nena. Nena, if you have to address somebody here and say that their face and especially their eyes is so beautiful, how would you express it? How would you say that?
I would say Monta.
Non-verbally, yeah.
Oh, not verbally. Oh.
All right, zipped. Wow, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's great. So let me go to Oksana. If you have to say that, you're so soulful, like really liberated, very open kind of thing. And I really like your face. Or maybe you can say, oh, I'm really in love with your face, or something like that. Maybe if you can frame that sentence with your hand gestures and with your face, with your eyes. Can you try something?
There's too many things.
Yeah, that is what we need, learn to express yourself, and that's how it happens. Try to amalgamate all these elements. Yeah. Okay, let me blush now. So you can say that to me, say that, Unnath, I like you as a person, or maybe I like your face, or maybe I like your presentation, I like your speech, I like your talk, something, maybe anything. Yes. Oh, my eyes are beautiful. Oh, good. That's nice. Maybe let me go to Gabriel. And Gabriel, can you unmute yourself, please? Right.
Yeah.
So can you say, Nina, that I love your channel? I love you. All right. So how would you say I love your channel?
No idea.
It's just this way. I
Oh.
love it.
Oh,
So the basic
I'll
idea
take the
is
I love you. I'll take the I love you. Don't worry.
maybe let me go to Mamta, and I really like her innocence. I really like the child in her. So maybe say, Mamta, you can say that I am a child and I like to be happy.
Okay.
But try it non-verbally, so no talk. It's complete silence. Right. I am a kid, I'm a child, and I love, oh, that's good. So let us all try it. So can you just teach us all? I
am a child and happy.
And I'm happy. See, that's the spirit. So even in dance, we use this to say a child, a baby, infant is always expressed or showed this way. The child, right? So let us do it again. Mamta, can you just demonstrate it again to all of us?
Right.
I
I am happy.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Let us go to Urvashi and say, I really love being graceful. I love being so happy, or maybe I like a cup of tea, whatever you like to say, whatever you like to express. So you all going to teach us. So I love a cup of tea. All right. Okay. So let us all do it again. Oh, good. That's cool. Let us go to Manisha ji. Do you want to express anything that nobody has ever? I mean, have you had a chance to express something that you never did before? You want to express something that you never did? Trying to be, very liberated, trying to be open, trying to be very happy at the moment.
Let's see. Starting without talking, right?
Without talking, yeah. So it's like, I love to hug.
It's giving the hug to the whole universe.
Oh, you're sending the love and the hug to the whole universe. Wow, that's something. Okay.
Wow.
It's like giving a hug to the whole universe. Wow. That's a nice message. I mean, this is what we want at this thing. And sending people this kind of hug and warmth, through social media is much needed, I believe. I think people should know that they are always loved. And this is very important. And that way, it really helps us to channel and focus on our meridians, the channel, the energy level. And that is how the energy channels are released. And that's how we can connect and wind ourselves with people and connect with them so selflessly. Okay, so did I miss up somebody here?
Can we have Dr. Rajan Patankar? He's going to be on. Dr. Rajan, can you show us something?
Right, he's there. Here he comes. Hello, sir. So do you want to express something? Do you want to say something non-verbally, like with hand gestures? Oh, he's sending love to all of us.
Oh.
Oh, so this is what happens, when we are with a mask, especially with this. So when we have to say something to people, you can say, I love you so much. So basically it's this. See, we all feel so happy with that, right? See, yes, I love that. That is something that is amazing. Like, all right, maybe Naina, you want to form a sentence with an Abhinaya with hand gestures, with expressions, with phrase or something, or maybe you have a sentence or something so that I can convert it with her hand gestures and facial expressions.
Okay.
Maybe a lion from a poem or something.
Oh, poem. Oh my goodness. You put me on the spot. No, I think I like the love to the whole universe. I particularly connected with Manisha's sentiment.
Right.
So can we all do that?
Right. Sending love to the whole. Manisha ji, I'm sending you a tight hug. Hope you're feeling it. Yeah, I love that.
That's so beautiful.
Nina, may I say a short sentence from a poem?
Sure.
Yes, please do. Who said that? I can't see you.
It's Urvashi. It's Urvashi.
Urvashi, yes, please do, Urvashi.
So, Unnath ji, if you are able to do that, and this is a Subhadra Kumari Chauhan's poem, and मैं बचपन को बुला रही थी, बोल उठी बिटिया मेरी, नंदन वन से गूंज उठी, एक छोटी सी कुटिया मेरी.
Can you translate that, please, Urvashi?
Certainly. I was just reflecting on my own childhood, and just out of the blue, my young daughter spoke up at the time, and by her very speaking, the whole of my small house was just joyful. And this is just a short piece from her poem.
That's a very beautiful poetry. I love it.
I love it. Thank you. Now, can you believe it's an hour has gone already? So if anyone's got any burning questions for Unnath, please ask them now.
Can I ask a quick one?
Yes.
Unnath ji, why do you have to always have the fire, the thumb?
Fire is considered is the thumb, the element, and this is something that actually does all the job in our body, starting from your digestion, starting from your thinking, starting from your chewing, starting from everything, your movement, because fire is considered to be the element of energy, and that is why it is always connected with other elements to pop up the energy out, to bring the energy out, to liberate it.
Perfect. Great. Thank you.
Anyone else before we close today's session? Any questions? Please bring them up.
Just a comment. This was a lovely session, Nina. Thank you for organizing. And Unnath, it's lovely to meet you. And it was so much fun to do this lighthearted thing for a change, and it's really, really nice to kind of connect with aspects of ourselves, like physically as well, that we don't usually think about. And then next time after we trying to express ourselves, and we can just notice how people use their fingers and things without even thinking. It's so natural that we express through the elements work within us, through us, and we express and we connect ourselves through these 5 elements, and how they are in our gestures and everything. Even Ayurveda, we talk about the Panchabhutas and the Tanmatras and the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, all of these are sort of come together, and it's so beautiful. This is such a beautiful knowledge, and it's just so intrinsic, and we never think about it, and it's so beautiful. I love the arts. I love our classical arts.
Basically, the dopamine hormones, that keeps you happy. If you dance, if you're a sport, if you're an athlete, or if you're singing, or if you're practicing yoga, or doing any of these elements, which really keeps you happy and in a state of meditation. So when the dopamine releases, that's how your mental health is hyped, and that's how you know that you're healthy.
Yeah,
And
Sorry, and the ancients knew about that. That's why we have Nada yoga, Laya yoga, and we had all that. But unfortunately, yoga has taken a different meaning in the West, and we think,
Right.
and meditation is supposed to be like seated and being so structured, whereas meditation is everything. Anything, any
Right.
sound to connect with
Right.
sound, and so many different aspects that people can imbibe. And so please continue this good work of sharing this out to the public, and and people don't really need to think that they have to be good dancers or be good at dancing to dance, but just to connect with themselves, yeah, and
to
yeah,
love yourself, and to it's always good, where when I remember one of my teachers once mentioned that whenever we do a task, and when we stand in front of the mirror at the end of the day, and we should be able to stand and face ourselves confidently and say, this is you. Because as we say, we can only pretend for a minute or 2 or 3 at max, and after the 4th minute you're what you are. And that's the truth of this, to feel ourselves. And you know what, and we don't have to really feel ugly or awkward about how we look, how we cover ourselves, how we hide ourselves, how we express ourselves. Just feel free and just be liberated with that, because it's you at the end of the day. If it's going to keep you happy, why not?
Absolutely. It's about, I think, connecting with our inner child, because when we were children, we didn't have these hang-ups of suddenly dancing in the street or going like that, yay, I love you kind of thing. So I hope that, you'll take this joy and love, beautiful Unnath's talk today about the whole expression of life. Life is about being joyful. It's not to be missed for every second. There's no time for anything else, really. And the moment you catch yourself doing any of that, have a dance, sing, do something silly, like
whatever keeps you happy, whatever keeps you happy.
Yeah.
Dancing, music, yoga, sport, exercise, gardening, cooking, practicing, whatever keeps you happy, just do it. It's you at the end of the day. People say, oh, I really don't find time. Oh, no, you really have time. It depends how we structure it, how we discipline it. So if you really know how to focus on these things, how to divide your time every day, you can do anything in the world. We all have 24 hours in a day, and we have seen people doing amazing, amazing things at the end of the day. How do they do it? It's all the basic discipline and our focus at one point on one thing. And this is what we have to teach the next generation, saying that this is very important to have the discipline. Maybe it may be, any practices, maybe Ayurveda, it may be dance or music or any studies. It basically needs an amount of patience and discipline. And with that, you can achieve anything.
Absolutely, it's limitless. So thank you so much, Unnath. I just want to give you a cheer right now. So if you enjoyed Unnath, shall we show him with expression?
I love you all, and this is my way of expressing it. I'm a hugger.
Even as a mental satisfaction also.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, thank you so much. Such a beautiful, joyful workshop. Thank you so much. Really, really enjoyed it. And thank you, Manisha, for inviting me. That's so great.
That's brilliant. Thank you. So we've got another beautiful thing. We did a rehearsal earlier on with Unnath, and not only is he a brilliant dancer, a great speaker, he's also a beautiful singer. So the purpose of Love Ayurveda TV talks is to sow the seeds of hope. And we really did that today, right? Everyone, we did that. So we're going to just take some time to bring ourselves to a point of relaxation before we say goodbye. And Unnath, please sing a beautiful mantra for us.
Sure, I would love to do it. It's a Guru Vandana, Guru Mantra. So let us do the Namaskaram and let us focus on it. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyatam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshito Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnanarjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravino Tvameva Tvameva Sarva Mama Deva Deva Mama Deva Deva Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Thank you so much.
It was beautiful, Unnath.
It was beautiful. Honestly, I was crying. My mascara is all finished. So beautiful. I really enjoyed this. I hope you all did. And see you next week. Thank you, Unnath Ji. You were
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Thank
I'm
you.
sending you lots of
Goodbye.
love.
Bye, everyone.
Don't forget to do this anytime, every time you meet any of your choice, of your people, your loved ones. Sending you loads of love.
Yeah, thank you.
Mwah.
And to you.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everybody.